Welcome to episode 19 of Ask M. I loved the Ask M last week with the tight hip flexors. I think all of us have them. So I'm so glad you guys did that. And if you haven't done it, please go watch episode 18 and make sure you do the corpse pose. I have a spin-off question on that about if one side is tighter than the other. Like if you ever noticed if you're foam rolling, how one side might be tighter and what that means and what you should do about it. I have another question about this book called Brain Maker, about probiotics and how gut health really ties into our brain health, which I love to talk about. I've had quite a few concussions in my life, and I think taking care of our brain as soon as you are aware that your brain is connected to your gut is so important, especially for longevity. We don't want to be in 50 years from now struggling with that kind of stuff. And then also I have this amazing guest who works at Jump and Rope, which is located in Denver. If you have ever been to a regional event or a CrossFit Games event, they're the crazy kids that are doing like backflips and I don't know, crazy things. So Ian's gonna talk about double unders today. And then stay tuned at the very end. We have a great workout. We just finished the CrossFit Games Open. So 5 workouts throughout 5 weeks that prove your fitness. There's nothing really to prove. Everyone just was fit, in my opinion, so we just did a lot of fitness. But I wanted to give you guys the non-CrossFit version and show you what we did and leave you guys with a great workout today. So I'm excited. It'll be like a modified 16.5. Don't get me wrong, modified does not mean easy. It's gonna be awesome, and welcome to Ask Em. I'm glad you're with me. Okay, so first question, like I said, was about corpse pose, and IDYLIA, Idelia, from my Instagram, she said, Ask M, I just tried the corpse stretch from your Ask M episode. I only felt it on the left side. Is it normal to be imbalanced in muscle tightness? Is an imbalance indicative of anything I may be doing? And can you suggest tips to help with keeping workouts moves balanced? Loaded question, but yes, it's very easy to be tighter in one side. I see it both ways with clients. So if you're right-footed or you're right dominant, so if you snowboard a certain way or every time you step a certain way, you put your right foot first, you're gonna use it more. And so it's gonna get tighter, it's gonna get more worked. And so if you noticed one side was tighter than the other, my suggestion is absolutely foam roll every day, especially the side that's tighter, until we kind of find that symmetry. And then what happens a lot of times in people's trainings is they always do single kind of, let me squat with both legs at the same time, let me press with both arms at the same time. And you're able to cheat and compensate the system when you do that. So you're not isolating a one arm stretch or a one arm push, you're not isolating a single leg lunge. And so I highly suggest figuring out your weaknesses. So doing right arm strength training, left arm strength training, maybe balance training on the left. This is one of my favorites, is presses. I'll do it with the dumbbell, is presses with the dumbbell. So stand on your right leg, press up. You can add a lunge to it. So lunge, balance, press. So not only are you training balance to work proprioception and balance both sides out, but you'll be able to feel pretty quickly which side is stronger. And that's what we don't want. That's how injuries happen. If my right leg is so much stronger than my left, then my hips are gonna get off and my leg length is gonna change a little bit. So it's just really important to make sure your sides stay equal. I have this really badass in-body body fat analyzer that I just got. So stoked. And it tells you your segmented lean muscle mass. So my right quad is 0.3 pounds heavier than my left. And that's because I had a torn hip labrum in my left side 3 years ago and my legs are still asymmetrical. So that's huge for me to know. So I always do extra reps on my left side. So if you have a right leg that's stronger on your left side, be sure to balance it out with a few more reps. Great question. I'm gonna be really brief on this, but I do wanna address it. It's from @Laurel_Lane. She says, I just finished Brain Maker, which is a great book. She says, I eat sauerkraut, kombucha, grass-fed yogurt already. What are your thoughts on probiotic supplements? I love this question. I think that if you already know you have a lot of bloating and a lot of issues with your gut, some people say my stomach always hurts. They don't mean their stomach, because your stomach's right here. They mean your small intestine. So where you absorb nutrients, if it's constantly in pain or disrupted, then probiotic supplements can sometimes make it worse. So what I say is heal the gut first. We want to kind of heal and seal that lining with glutamine, bone broth. I have a really great supplement that I use with my clients called Repairvite. There's lots of great things that can be used to help heal. After a series of after some time has been spent healing, then probiotic supplements are amazing. I prefer food, so sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha can be very overdone, but I think it's a great alternative if you're trying to cut soda or if you just want something a little bit sweeter. They tend to be a little sugary, so try to make your own if you can. You want it as vinegary as possible. You can even leave it on the counter extra long to let it ferment a little bit longer than it would be in the store. But probiotic supplements are so great to help bring back good bacteria, and we're supposed to have bacteria in our gut. I think people forget that. So we're not always supposed to be putting Germ-X and sanitizing everything. We need to learn how to have that balance of flora, and that's what keeps our gut and our brain very healthy. It helps with our skin issues. It helps with our immunity to the world. It's a big important thing, and so making sure probiotics do exist, whether that's food or supplement, but not unless you already have given some time to heal the gut and taken out those irritating foods, whatever irritating foods that is for you. So if you're bloating a lot, I would take some time and heal that gut, that GI tract and that small intestine first. I have a 7-day gut challenge. If you have more questions on this, that might be helpful, or you guys can just ask Em more questions and I'll hit it next week. Okay. Moving on to jump and rope, let's introduce Ian. Okay, so this is Ian. Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
He always does this. Shalom.
Shalom.
So Ian is, tell me about yourself, Ian.
All right, my name's Ian. I work for the jump rope company, Jump and Rope. We're an international jump rope company that actually, our staff travels worldwide to teach athletes, CrossFitters, general public, how to not just do double unders, but jump properly.
He has helped me quite a bit. I used to think I was really good at double unders until Ian started working out with me, and he would lap me on double under workouts. So he's a great asset to have. He's gonna show us some tips today on what a double under is, how to do it, quick little things that you guys can do and start playing around with at home. And then he's gonna be in the next superhero challenge with a full video on double unders. He's gonna be in one of my workout videos, and we're gonna give you a double under workout with a lot more tips. So if you haven't signed up for my next superhero challenge, do so. It's April 4th, so it's coming up soon. Sign-ups are on superherounleashed.com. Okay, so hit us with your magic.
My magic. All right, so I'm gonna grab my rope, which is over here. Let's talk about how you're supposed to hold onto your handle.
Okay.
I put my hand out like I'm gonna shake your hand. I put my handle in there.
Okay, use the other side.
Yeah, there's another side. Here you go. So we're gonna shake each other's hand. The handle's up.
Oh, handle's up.
Handle's
okay.
up. I then want to put it to my thumb is at the very top. It's not on the spindle, but right underneath.
Okay.
All right?
Got
This
it.
is how you should always hold your handle.
What do you see a lot of times people do?
A lot of times I'll see this with like the 3 fingers. I'll see it where we're all the way down
That's what
here.
I do. This is mine. Whoops.
This actually gives you more power to flick. Because
Okay.
another thing, we want to use our wrists.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
want to use our wrists. We don't want this. But
You know what? I just realized, how about we show some double unders?
Okay, of
I
course.
forgot about that. So a double under is, you see it all the time in CrossFit. If you guys don't know, a double under is when you take a single jump, but then you jump higher and twist faster, and you do it 2 times with 1 jump.
Yes.
Like so.
So I'm properly holding my handle, flicking through my thumbs, using my wrists the whole entire time, and just
Yeah,
keeping...
so talk about that wrist thing. So what happens a lot of times, what do you see? Like they're using their arms, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
Show me some of that.
We see, like, it's hard
He can't
to
do
do.
it, he's too good at
So I'm piking, and I'm using my wrist so much. Nope, I want to keep everything relaxed.
So it's all about saving energy, right? So I think what's a good way for them to drill that it's not this full body, even with singles, this full body rotation, burning out shoulders and using way more energy than they need to. How do we get them to use more wrists?
So I'm always thinking, one, using more wrists, but I like to think there's a whiteboard at the end of my handle, and I'm just trying to make straight lines with it.
Oh, I like that.
Making straight
So
lines.
like this is a marker.
It's a marker.
Okay.
It's not a big whiteboard. We don't have to go all the way up and down here. It's just flick, flick.
Tiny little thing. Okay, I like that.
Tiny little thing.
Cool. Cool. Do a few more because it's impressive.
Oh, well, thank you.
Seriously, guys, double unders, if you don't get anything out of jump rope, or even if you do, learning these will take your whole workout to another level. How much do you love jump roping?
I can do it all day long.
He's really good at it. So usually after we'll do sets of 100, and he just crushes me in it, man. And he's not even out of breath.
Nope.
Okay, so let's do a workout. I'll get out of breath now. This is a 16.5 remix for all of you at home that weren't a part of the games. We want to teach you dumbbell thrusters and burpees. And so this is similar to some workouts. This is pretty hard, but these are like my workouts for the Superhero Challenge, dumbbell only or MPAC once you guys get your MPAC. But it's just about using what you have and getting an incredible workout. So strength training and cardio in one. So let's grab our dumbbells. I gotta put my pineapple up.
Put it up.
So we just did this. He's really mad I'm making him do this because our quads are so sore.
I can't deal with it.
I'm okay. Okay. I got it. Okay, so grab your dumbbells and you're gonna put the dumbbells on your shoulders. And the thruster is a combo of a front squat with the dumbbell and a press. So do 4 of each, your feet right outside of your hips. Think about pushing your hips back first, so I'm not pushing my knees forward. Hips go back, let's do 4 squats. Oh God. Oh, this is so good for me. One more. I said 4, I'm changing it. And then the press. So you're just gonna squeeze your butt, squeeze your stomach down. So instead of arching, pull that stomach down and press. Do a couple of those. How's it look? Does it look good?
Look great.
I gotta watch you. So now what you wanna do is combine it so that the press isn't so strict. So I'm using the momentum out of the bottom of my squat to drive up and press. On the way down, press, keeping that chest up. So you're gonna do.
What am I doing?
We're gonna do 21 dumbbell thrusters. So we'll do a few more examples. We'll do 3, how about 3?
Okay.
1, breathe on the way up, 2, 1 more, 3. After 21, drop your dumbbells, 21 burpees. So the way, oh shit.
It feels good.
The way we do burpees are not the pretty way. So drop all the way to your chest and then jump up, clap. And the wider your feet, especially if you're long like us, the better it is.
Yes, absolutely.
2 more, all the way down. Clap. Oh shit. I forgot. And you're gonna do 21. Then 18 of each, 15, 12,
math.
9,
6.
3. And I want you to tell me your time. This was hard, but it was awesome.
It was great.
And we're finished with the open. All my CrossFitters out there, well done. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Ask me some more questions. Sign up for my challenge. 21 bucks for 21 days. It's awesome. Thanks for teaching me some double under tricks.
Always, anytime, anytime.
All right, see you guys next week.